Emotional eating tends to occur as a result of stress, anger, pressure, a deprivation mentality, loneliness, boredom, and even happiness. We use food to feed our feelings or fill the gap if something's missing in our life. From a holistic point of view, ask yourself these questions. How am I feeling? Are there any emotions that I've been pushing down and bottling up? Is there a part of my life I feel I need to manage a little better? As always, awareness is the first step. Binging, like emotional eating, can be linked to stress, anger, pressure, happiness, dieting, deprivation, and distraction. It's usually the result of having a complicated relationship with food, adopting a diet mentality, and succumbing to pressure, as well as a general feeling of not being good enough. People also tend to binge when they feel like there may not be enough food. This could be due to dieting for a long time, or say, if the cook of the household doesn't make enough food. As we know, when we deprive ourselves of food, we develop a fear around food, which can lead to overeating. Often, we fall into a pattern of binging without even realizing what's happening. While many people joke about it, binging can be a truly scary experience. For women especially, the way we beat ourselves up after a binge or overeating spree is worse for our health than any bad food. You are too precious for this. How to transition from emotional eating or binging. If you're struggling with these issues, you're not alone. These tips will help you to find balance again. 1. Quit dieting, restriction, and deprivation. Binging or emotional eating is often a subconscious rebellion against the deprivation of dieting. To free yourself from this vicious cycle, you'll need to give up diets for good. Instead of denying your body of food, nourish it with whole foods. It's important to treat your body with love. Do this, and you'll naturally make healthier choices. 2. Give yourself permission to eat with joy. Don't cloud your eating experiences with negative thoughts. Too many people view food as good or bad, and this creates stress and can increase emotional eating. Become a mindful eater who eats with joy, not guilt. So sit down, eat slowly, and enjoy the eating experience. At mealtimes, connect to your mind by expressing gratitude. 3. Tune in to your appetite. The next time you're hungry, ask yourself what you really need. Tuning into your body takes practice, but you'll be surprised by how wise your inner voice really is. Maybe you just need water or rest. When you're truly hungry, allow yourself to eat without guilt. Commit to eating whole foods that support your body. When you start eating meals that satisfy you and support your body's systems, you'll eat less. 4. Plan your meals ahead of time and snack wisely in between. The structure is really helpful for emotional and binge eaters. Aim to enjoy 3 meals and 2 snacks a day to keep your blood sugar levels in check. 5. Watch your stress levels. We know that stress can lead to emotional eating and binging. When you're stressed, try to nurture yourself in other ways besides food. Soak in a bath, get a mani, hit a yoga class, plan a trip or read a book. 6. Show yourself love in ways that aren't centered around food. It's important to make time for yourself every day, not just when you're stressed. Do one thing that makes you feel calm. It could be having a bath with lavender oil, watching feel-good TV, walking in nature, or meditating. While you're at it, release the need to criticize yourself, and know you are doing your best. You are doing enough. Let go of what you ate yesterday or on the weekend. Today is a new day. Trust that your body can break down any imperfect food you perhaps overindulged in. 7. Sleep longer. When we're tired, food becomes more comforting, and sugary and salty foods are much more appealing. Fatigue can trigger overeating, emotional eating, or unhealthy food choices, so for the sake of your health, aim to get between 7 and 9 hours of sleep a night. 8. Ask for support. Sometimes we don't want to admit we have a problem because we're scared we'll disappoint family or friends. But there's nothing to be ashamed of if you're experiencing disordered eating. Please enlist the help of a nutritionist, integrative doctor, or therapist for support. Whip up healthier versions of your favorite treats. Do you find you can easily crush an entire block of chocolate, yet not a batch of cacao brownies? That's because the brownies are nutrient-dense and contain ingredients that make you feel fuller. Make healthier versions of treats you love. They're harder to binge. 9. Don't eat as soon as you get home. Binges often happen when people get home from work. The pressures of the day hit them, and they turn to food for comfort. Give yourself half an hour to shower, take 10 deep breaths, put your phone away, and change into comfy clothes. Only enter the kitchen when you feel calm and centered. Then, tune in to what you feel like eating and enjoy it mindfully. 10. Look at Sunday as a day of self-care. Sunday can be a big binge day for people who feel anxious about the week ahead. If you suffer from the Sunday blues, use this day to nourish yourself in other ways. Rest, watch movies, get a massage, or spend an hour prepping meals for the week ahead. Catch up with friends and family if you're up for it, and say no to social arrangements if you're not. Be sure to go to bed early that night. 11. Don't put pressure on yourself to follow the perfect eating plan. When it comes to eating, we already know that pressure usually backfires in the long term. Instead, commit to balancing and eating in a way that nourishes your mind, body, and soul. So, let's us all get rid of emotional eating and in better control of what we are eating for wellness. Hope this helped. Consider subscribing if you got value from this video, and see you in the next one.